While speaking at a press briefing recently, the Lagos State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Ade disclosed that a total of 427 rape and defilement cases were reported in the state in 2012. The frequency of rape in Lagos is the reason it has been dubbed Nigeria's rape capital.
We found that the Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, the officials, they were welcomed us with open arms and said, we want this project, we make space for this project. And so we didn't have any choice but to start in Lagos State. So once you walk into the hospital, to the center, you receive free counseling services. There'll be 2 trained counselors to talk to you about what you have gone through. And after that, you now receive attention from trained medical practitioners.
A clinical psychologist, Tvce Okonkwo, while enumerating the psychological effect rape has on a victim, says seeking help early would help.
This post-traumatic stress disorder is a cluster of emotional responses, and it involves things like experiences like flashbacks. The person sits and kind of re-experience the rape again, imaginary, and a lot of times it comes with depression. The person feels depressed, some level of anxiety.
But for incest, Tvce says the effect differs.
Incest issue is determined by the region or the area, because we know that there are some people that are comfortable and they marry in their second generation relations.
Emeka Ugwuonye is an international lawyer. He says the Nigerian law draws a clear line between rape and incest, and that a man cannot rape his wife as contained in Nigerian law.
Rape law was not developed to protect a woman. It was developed to protect a man's interest in a woman. Interest of a husband in his wife and interest of a father in his young unmarried daughters. So it's actually coincidental that people began to think originally that rape law was developed so that women could be protected, unfortunately now. But the law had viewed incest slightly differently. Incest per se may not be a crime unless it falls within the order forms of sex offenses.
The Lagos State Office of the Public Defender says they got some judgment recently against rapists.
Between January last year and today, this office has actually handled about 85 cases.
But one of the agency's biggest challenge is assembling evidence due to rape cases being reported late.
Because most of the time, the evidence is either contaminated or washed away completely. If the girl had taken her bath, that is the end of it. If the pants have been washed, that is the end of it, because you have washed away evidence.
The police have also been accused of not giving rape cases the required attention.
The attitude of the police. Why did you put on some spaghetti strap? Your dress is too skimpy. That's why you were raped.
A rape is a capital offense. And I know police commission that will say will not treat issues that are connected or associated with type of offenses well. It depends on the level of investigation, probably as at time they make inquiries.
While the new center may have been set up and officials trained to attend to victims professionally, there's urgent need for more of these centers to be set up across the country. Ivy Kano, TVC News, Lagos.